Hi, welcome back to the Modern Unicorn. I'm Joy Carrozza. I am on a constant quest to find healthy alternative ingredients and products. I'm going to bring them to you and I'm going to show you how to use them. Today I have Nutritional Yeast, aka Nooch. So here it is. There are many different brands. I'll show you and I'll tell you where to get them and all that good stuff. But what is nutritional yeast? It's yeast like brewer's yeast or the yeast you would put in bread, but it's deactivated, so it's not going to make your dough rise or anything like that. But it has a ton of nutritional value to it. In 3 tablespoons, it's got 8 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber. It's loaded with vitamin B12 and B6. It's got potassium and selenium and all kinds of good stuff. It's low in calories, it's low in carbs, and it tastes really good. It's got like a cheesy kind of nutty flavor to it, so it's for savory dishes really. I put it by my salt and pepper shaker because I use it as a condiment, and I pretty much put it on anything that's savory. Today I have 3 recipes for you. I'm going to make charred Brussel sprouts. These are organic. I found them at Costco in this huge bag. I have these beautiful rainbow carrots. They're like little baby rainbow carrots, so cute, and a little bit of red onion. The equipment you're going to need is this cast iron pan. If you don't have a cast iron pan, you need to have a cast iron pan. It's like $7. I don't know. Get it on Amazon. Get it at Walmart or Target or whatever. But the key is you have to season it properly. Google, Pinterest how to season it. It's super easy. You just, oil and whatnot, and then you have to maintain it. So you don't use soap on it, blah, blah, blah. You can figure it. You can figure that out. It's really easy. Once you know how to use your cast iron pan and what you can use it with, you will love it and use it all the time. So the second recipe I have for you is a simple bean dip. You can bring it to a party. I put it in little containers and I throw it in the kids' lunch with a side of carrots and celery or pita chips or whatever. And we'll have some little special equipment for that. My third recipe for you is actually not a dish. It's a simple salad dressing. So we're just going to whip that together. No special equipment needed. You're just going to need some of this. Now, in the future episodes, I am sure that I will be using some of this. So if you have it on hand, then you'll be able to do a lot of my other savory recipes as well. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to chop these bad boys up and meet you back here. Okay, so this is what we have. I used about half of that package of Brussels sprouts because it was a huge package. And I just washed and trimmed and quartered the Brussels sprouts. They don't peel my carrots. That's where all the vitamins and stuff is. So I just wash them and then chop them up and use them. Then I have some red onion here, which is starting to make me cry. So anyway, I'm gonna go over to the stove with my cast iron pan, and I'm going to whip this up with our nutritional yeast. Let's go. Okay, so I have in here some avocado oil. I'm gonna get that going in my pan so there's minimal stickage. And I'm gonna let that, it's getting pretty hot. I let it go heat up for a little bit. So I'm just going to dump my Brussels sprouts, and then you can hear the sizzle. And I'm actually gonna dump everything in there. Well, no. Let's do this first. Get those reduced a little bit. It doesn't matter. We get those reduced down a little bit, and then we'll throw in the carrots. Those Brussels sprouts are going to be charred, and the onions are going to be caramelized, and the carrots are going to be, the sweetness from the carrots is going to come out. You are going to love this. Okay, so just let it get going in there. You can tell it already is like reducing down a little bit. And then I'm going to throw the rest of the veggies in there, the carrots. Get those nice and cozy in with their other veggie friends. Okay. So they're all, you can see they're all kind of glistening with the avocado oil. Get that going. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I have some pink Himalayan sea salt here. A little bit of salt. A little bit of fresh pepper. And this is a shaker top. I'm going to do about, I don't know, 3 tablespoons maybe. You can do a little bit more, you can do a little bit less if you're not sure to start. And I'm gonna let that go. Keep stirring it, watch it, so that everyone gets equal charring time here. But how about this? I'm gonna speed this up. Do you see those charred bits in there? Ah, yum. Okay, so this needs a little bit more salt. I just tasted it. It's a little more salt. I actually threw in a little bit more of the nutritional yeast as well. But now if you really want, if you love bacon and you want to kind of kick this up a little bit, you can render some bacon in lieu of the avocado oil and get that going first a little bit, not till it's burnt or anything, but render that bacon out a little bit and then throw the vegetables in there and then the nutritional yeast. Wow, now you're going to need less salt, of course, because bacon is somewhat salty, but look at how delicious this is. I cannot wait to do this. Sometimes I do this actually in a smaller pan, like an omelet pan, and I will make a well in here and baste an egg in there. Oh, yes. Talk to me. Okay. So be super careful when you take out the, when you dump that, it's super heavy and it's hot. So that handles, you need oven mitts to handle. I do anyway, and it's heavy and it's hot, so just be careful. And you've got, like, look at this. This is so delicious. I mean, use any vegetables that you want. And also, a fun fact is you do get some iron from the cast iron pan. It actually seeps into your whatever you're cooking on it. So, okay, next up is a bean dip. Let's do it. My second recipe is going to be a really simple bean dip. It's kind of like hummus. Hummus typically uses garbanzo beans or chickpeas. I really like these Great Northern beans or cannellini beans. They're a white bean, but they're kind of creamier. I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever kind of bean you have in your pantry or whatever you want to use is great. You're going to use your Nooch, of course. A tahini paste is really just made from sesame seeds, and it's really delicious. But so this is nut-free. This dip. Salt and pepper, 1 clove of garlic. If you want more, if you want less, your choice. And the juice of half a lemon, and olive oil is going to pull it all together. So, okay, and then you can add, you can make it spicy. You can add jalapenos. You can add herbs, whatever you want. This is just a loose recipe, and you make it yours. So I opened the can of beans. I just dumped off the liquid. I'm saving that liquid because I use it for other things, but that'll be another day. I have dumped them in this mini food prep. Okay, I want to just quickly tell you about this mini food prep. Now, this mini food prep is by Cuisinart. It is probably 30 years old. I kid you not. I had it, my mom had it, I think, and I asked her if I could bring it to college with me. So she never used it anyway. So I don't know why she had it, but she had it, and I brought it with me, and I used it all the time. And I got married, I brought it with me, and I've moved it from place to place, and it still works amazing. But I did look, for it online. It's $30 on Amazon if you want to get it. I mean, it's so handy. I mean, I've got the big one too, but this is just so handy for salsas and guacamole and little sauces and chopping whatever and making little dips like this. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to put some of this delicious tahini in there as well. If your tahini is not as like gooey as this, you want to add a little water in a bowl and get it going first, because then you'll have clumps. I've had that before. We're going to add our nooch. Let's see which side this. And I don't know, like, let's do 2 to 3 tablespoons in there. And the juice of half a lemon. Throw that. That's going to give some good brightness. And our little clove of garlic. Now I'm going to just help this along by roughly mincing it. Throw that in there. A little salt. A little pepper. I'm probably going to add more, but let's start off with a 1/4 cup or so of olive oil. It has this gadget has a little olive oil dispenser here that will drip it in there as you go. So it only has a high and a low on here. And you just press it a couple times. And you are done. That is one fantastic dip. Okay, and there you have it. This consistency is so great. It's delicious. It's creamy. I'm just gonna dip this pita chip in there. But my kids love it. It's great for a party. Bring it. Okay, our last little recipe is a salad dressing. So we're gonna use, so salad dressings really, what do you need? You need an acid and you need an oil. Mix them together, add your other stuff to make it yummy, and you're good. So let's start off with that lemon that you just used for your dip. The other half, let's put it in our bowl. Don't need any fancy equipment, just a bowl and a whisk. We have that. And I'm gonna add first, what's on there? I got dip on my salt bowl. Some salt. I'm gonna add some pepper. Oh, I've got that dip everywhere. Okay, and our Nooch, our nutritional yeast. So we're gonna add again, I don't know, 2 tablespoons, something like that. I'm gonna eyeball it because you can taste it, you can adjust it. So we have, the other thing we have is, I'm gonna do for a little sweetness, I'm gonna do some honey. So this is raw organic honey, and I'm gonna do some fresh herbs. I have this little herb box out front, and I have some fresh dill piece and that little piece. Oh, it smells so good. I think honey and dill's, but I mean, use the herbs that you want to, or no herbs at all, or if you want to use some chili or whatever you want. Okay, so we've got the base. Now we're going to drizzle in our olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. You sure could use that mini food prep or a blender or something, but really don't need to. It's just fresh like this. Let's give it a taste. Yes. Okay. I have my arugula that I am growing in a pot out back. Just a simple salad with a little bit of red cabbage and some avocado. My fresh arugula that I just picked, and a little bit of this dressing. And it is so tasty. It's light, but with the nutritional yeast, you added some protein and fiber in there, and so you are all good. Now, where do you buy this? You can buy it anywhere. You can buy it at Walmart, you can buy it on Amazon, you can buy it, every grocery store is gonna have it. And so it's very accessible. Try it on your eggs. Try it on your in your soups, in your casseroles, anything savory. If you want to add some protein or fiber and vitamins to your savory dishes, throw it in there. Okay, all of these recipes that I did are going to be written down below, and they're also you can find them on my website, my blog, which is themodernunicorn.com. So I hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and any comments are welcome below. And subscribe if you can. Now, some people, I think it's easier, it might be sorted out now, but I think some people are having trouble subscribing on their phone, but definitely you can do it from your desktop. But next week, I'm going to be featuring milk alternatives. I'm going to have a brand that I love and show you a couple recipes with that. Then I'm going to show you how to use your Vitamix or any high-powered blender to make your own almond milk and oat milk. So stay tuned for that, and stay in touch. Oh, and I'm going to have, like I said, I'm going to have a monthly drawing. Those details are going to be posted on Facebook and Instagram. So find me there, The Modern Unicorn, and you'll get the details for that. Okay, great. Thanks so much.